Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's angel reading. My name is Antje Roggemann. I'm a medium and a channel, and I channel angels, archangels, and ascended masters. And this is going to be an angel reading for this week, or you can also use it whenever you watch this. And I'm going to ask the question, what do we need to know for this week? And then we'll see what we've got. Jumping cards. Okay. Oh wow. I keep pulling this one, even for myself. This is divine timing. Okay, so whatever's happening in your life, it's all happening according to divine timing. If a part of you is thinking, I want this now, or this should be going faster, that's your ego. But in reality, everything is being divinely guided, and everything is also being divinely timed. And your ego has no clue what the timing is for anything, because it doesn't have an overview of the whole situation. It doesn't know the big plan. Only God and the angels, your higher self, your guardian angels, know the big plan. That's why the importance of asking for guidance. But you can know and be sure that everything is happening according to divine timing. Every soul is coming to earth, incarnating in a body, always at the right time. Every soul is leaving the body, always at the right time. And divine timing is a part of our lives, of the life on earth. And sometimes it's just stunning how things happen. So I've had a treatment in January where I asked to release anything that holds me back from being financially self-sufficient. And that happened. And the next day I had a treatment with my naturopath, and she told me to hand over my whole past, including everything. And I did. And one day later, one person that belongs to my past that I had just released left her body, my grandmother. And 2 weeks later, to the day my grandmother passed, my niece entered this life with 5 planets in Aquarius in her chart, which completely blew me away. But for me, it's a sign saying, you have cleared the energies in your family in the past, and now this is the new energy that can come in. And the timing of all of this, I could not have foreseen any of it. And that's the thing, the ego doesn't know when things happen and why at this time. But God and the angels know. So trust the timing of your life. Trust the timing of everything that's happening. And if you find yourself in, oh, I want this to go faster, just stop, step back, breathe, and take the whole thing and imagine taking it and handing it to God. And then it is God, and God knows what the timing is and how to do it. Let's see what else the divine wants us to know. Oh, that's funny, because that was what I just said. True offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Offering means releasing the grab and control of the ego and handing everything, offering everything over to the divine. Saying, you know what's needed and you are guiding, you are deciding, you already know the plan and you show me what to do or not to do. You can do offering with everything in your life. If you really want to learn it, I recommend you read It's Not Your Money by Tosha Silver. That's the book. I work with it every day since it came out in February 2019. That really taught me true offering and surrender and letting the divine take the lead. And also her two other books, Change Me Prayers and Outrageous Openness, really help to learn this. But It's Not Your Money is kind of a step-by-step program to learn it. And it's something you need to work with consistently, because most of us have not learned this. We learn ego grabbing and me, and I'm doing this. Offering is a whole other story. It's stepping back, taking the ego out of the equation and letting the divine handle it, letting the divine guide you. It doesn't mean passivity, not at all. There's times when you will have a lot to do because you get guided action after guided action after guided action, but the difference is it's not the ego that says, I'm going to do this. It's divine guidance that says, you're going to do this right now. And then the divine is also doing their part. The angels are doing their part. And because of this, you also learn receiving, really opening up to what wants to come, to what really wants to come to you. And you will learn that the ego doesn't know. The ego has wants. But the divine exactly knows what you need in any given moment. And that might not be what the ego wants. But it's always what you need in any given moment. So offer everything, every relationship, every task, every problem, every issue, every situation. Take it and offer it to the divine. Say, I hand you this. Please show me. You know what I need. You show me. What else? We've got jumping cards, so I don't even need to shuffle. Master Buddha. Increased awareness. Deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Yeah. And that's what you need on this path of offering and trusting divine timing, because you really learn to trust and to listen, not to the ego, but to divine guidance. You learn to really listen and observe what is actually happening and not the stories that the ego is telling. You're really increasing your awareness. And you're increasing your connection to the divine. And that is the path to more and deeper connection and guidance. You don't need to do it all alone. That's ego. You're not here to do life alone. There's a divine force of love and there's a divine power and guidance. And it's there to help you and support you. And you are not here to do life alone. There's guidance, there's support, there's help. And by releasing the grab and the control and offering it and asking for guidance, that's when you open up to receive help, support, guidance, the abundance of love that's there. And it's not just a relationship. Love is everything, all of it. And if you focus on just one thing, like I want this, and only in that way, you close yourself off to so much more that's there. That's why opening up to receiving everything and accepting everything, that's why that is so important. That's the way to true abundance. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, and that's the outcome. Expect miracles. That's what happens when you release the grab. Miracles start to happen. Synchronicities start to happen. You start to see angel signs, birds, feathers, butterflies. You start to see angel numbers. You start to get other signs that are just specific to you, that only you understand. And things start happening in your life because you have finally released the control of the ego and opened up to really receiving what's there, the abundance that's there, and that the ego can't imagine and is even afraid of. And sometimes miracles are just a shift in perception. And you really need to be open to see them and notice them. But they do happen. The only one that's not able to imagine a lot of things is the limited ego, because it only refers to what it has already experienced before. But of course, your future life is not a repetition of your past. That's not how it's meant to be. Your soul came here or is here to make experiences, and a wide range of them. It's not interested in repeating everything that has already happened in the past. So what we might see as a miracle might just be what is meant to happen anyway, but the ego just can't imagine it happening. Everything is energy, so every situation, every relationship, everything is able to shift within milliseconds. And it's just the ego that can't imagine it and tries to hold on tight to what it knows. But when we really let go and release and surrender and offer and ask for guidance and let the divine work with us, that's when miracles happen, synchronicities happen, signs come at us constantly. I'm constantly receiving a lot of signs. So expect miracles. Be open for miracles. You can say every day, I do that as an intention every morning. I set the intention to experience miracles, grace and mercy. That's something you can set as an intention. And then it's also good when you in the evening notice what has happened during the day and thank God for what has happened and for the miracles that you've seen and experienced. Expect miracles. So, is there anything else? 2? Okay, let's see. Okay, so 2 cards came out together. One is freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. The other one is faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Yes, that's exactly what's happening on this path. The freedom is when you let go the grabbing, the control. Because the control really blocks what wants to come into your life. Control is just fixating on one way one thing, one person. And by doing that, the ego blocks out everything that's there, everything else. So that's why it brings freedom and unblocks the resentments when you release, offer, surrender, ask for guidance. And yes, the divine always knows what's needed, and it brings what's needed. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Because again, the ego's imagination is limited. It only knows what it has already experienced, but not what's never been there. So the divine knows what's there, knows what you need and what is planned for your life. And to be able to receive that, you need to open yourself up. And then miraculously, amazingly, everything you need always comes. And this really huge force of love opens you up. What else? Interesting. Mother Mary. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Because when you let go, when you stop controlling, when you release rigidity, stubbornness, and fixation, when you accept everything as it is, that's when you come into inner peace. That's when you accept the energy of love that's all around you, in everything, not just in a relationship. Love is underneath everything. And God is choosing how that comes to you, through which situations, through which channels, through which people, through your life purpose. Choose peace. And call on Mother Mary to help. And if there's mother issues, call on her as well. Because often when we have issues, pain, hurts from our mothers, we have closed ourselves off from receiving. Because the divine feminine energy is the one that's the receiving. And if that is closed because of hurt and pain, we close ourselves off from receiving. Not just love in the form of relationships, also love in the form of money, love in the form of situations, friends, anything in our lives, because it's all love. And when there's pain, when there's hurt, we close us off from everything, not just from one single thing. You can't suppress only one emotion. You can't close yourself off from only one experience. If you close off or suppress, you do it from everything. So ask Mother Mary for help and go for inner peace by releasing all the control. Okay, let's ask for one more card. Mother, Father, God. The loving force of the universe. The benevolent universe. The benevolent force that's there. Always there to support you. Always there to guide you. Always there to help you in your life. Ask God for help. Surrender everything. and let the divine guide you. Let the divine show you all the abundance that there is. Let the divine help you to open to receiving all the abundance, all the love, not just a fixated part of it. That's all for this week. If you would like a personal reading for yourself, if you need guidance, you can book a reading with me. I have angel readings on offer as well as live readings like this one, just as a dialogue with you, 1 hour live readings. I also do healing sessions with angel symbols, so if there's any trauma, pain, hurts from the past that need to be released, blockages in your private life, personal healing, physical healing, or in your business, relationships, you can book a healing session. I also offer twin flame and sacred union healing sessions. I just did one today, and they are the ones that are really fun, to be honest. We are laughing a lot. So yeah, I also have several online courses. Just have a look on my website. I'm going to put all the links down below. I've just channeled a meditation that got sent out yesterday. It's called Welcoming Love. So if you want to receive that, you can register for it with a payment of €11.11, and then you get the link to it. I'll post everything down below so that you can see it. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to the channel and like and share if this helped you. And if you want, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. And I'll see you next time. Bye.